Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you don't know me, I'm Krystella V. Please leave a like, comment, and share my content. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notifications. Without further ado, let's get into this video. Hi, so today we're going to do a perm rod set on my natural hair. To do this, we're going to be using the Shea Moisture Frizz Free Curl Mousse, Pure Honey, Creme of Nature Twisting Cream, Eco Styler Coconut Oil Version, some water, of course Scrunchies, Detangling brush, rat tail comb, and white tooth comb, and we can't forget the perm rods themselves. So let's get started and let's get into it. Okay, first off, my hair is not dry, but it's not that saturated, so I'm going to start by spraying my hair with water, and then I'm going to use the white tooth comb to comb out my hair to clear it out so we can start the process. As you can see, I section my hair in smaller sections in order to distribute the product evenly. So right now I'm going in with the Creme of Nature Pure Honey Twisting Cream, and right now I also switch on to the Eco Styler Gel, which is the coconut oil version. I'm starting by applying it by my roots, and then I'm going to go down to the body of the hair and then the end. Whenever I'm styling my hair in any curling method, rather if it's the flexi rod, perm rods, or whatever type of rods or spirals or whatever, I always define my hair. So you can see I'm raking the gel through my hair with a brush. Sometimes I do it with my fingers, sometimes I do it with a brush. I do both in this video, and then I'm going to start the perm rod process. Most of the time I would apply the perm rod directly to my roots, but because my hair got thicker and I have less perm rod, so that means I have to use bigger sections, I decided to braid the beginning of the hair in order for it to be a little bit more slimmer and less difficult to get on the rod, because the rod is so small. And ever since my hair has grown a lot, my hair is pretty much long now, so I had to make it work. Okay, so I don't know how to explain this properly, but basically what I'm doing is smoothing down the hair as I go, because any little frizziness can cause a bad result. So I'm just smoothing it down and I'm kind of wrapping it around the rod. As you can see, my hands is doing a circular motion over and under. What I'm doing right now is smoothing down the hair so that way there's no flyaways, no extra frizziness. And this is also helpful when it comes to securing the ends, because sometimes the ends unravel. So it's very important to do that at the end. If you need to, you can add some gel as well, because sometimes the hair is dry and it doesn't stay on the rod, but for me that was not the case. So obviously, this was a fail. This is when I realized my hair was too thick to go on a rod. I would need bigger and longer rods. So I take it out and I separate it into smaller sections so it can work more easily. So again, this is just a up close look. I'm just twirling it around the perm rod over and over and over. One hand is holding the beginning of the perm rod to keep it firm, and the other hand is twisting it around the rod, doing the rest of the work. Oh my gosh, I'm having such a hard time pronouncing. Okay, sometimes when you do a perm rod set, you realize that the roots are loose. The reason for that is because you clip it on the wrong side. So you guys can see I start to apply the hair over the perm rod coming towards the right side. So I clip it on the left side. Whichever side you begin to apply the hair on the perm rod, you want to clip it on that side. If you clip it on the opposite side, it will be floppy and it will just look ugly and frizzy. So that's why it's very important to know which side you're clipping down the perm rod, or else it will just not get good results. Okay, so I know I look stupid and I look ugly, but this is the before ending look before I take out the perm rods. I'm going to leave this overnight. I'm going to sleep on it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Okay, so this is the next day, and hopefully it's dry. It's been a couple hours. I didn't keep track, but yeah. So right now I'm applying oil to my hands to avoid frizziness. You can use castor oil, you can use olive oil, any type of oil that's beneficial for your hair. Did you guys see that bounce? Anyways, I was so surprised by the way it turned out. Can you not tell? Look at the look on my face. But anyways, it's been so many years since I did a perm rod and it came out this good. I've done perm rods in the past, but I haven't got any results this good. So I was just really happy, and I was going somewhere at the same time, so I wanted this to turn out really good and not like cuckoo or something like that. So it came out pretty good. The hair was curled, there was no frizz, and the hair was dry. So I'm just going to unravel each one of the perm rods. Then I'm going to start with a separation to create some bounciness and some volume, and then I'm going to fluff it out with a hair pick, and then I'm going to style it. So stay tuned to the end to see the results, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on all post notifications. If you want to see more hair tutorials, I do makeup attempts, I do other things concerning beauty niche, and just keep on watching, and bye. Okay, so right now it's time to separate the hair. You do not want to separate it any kind of how, not because you feel like separating it wherever you want to separate it. Make sure that you unravel the hair the opposite way that you twist it on a perm rod, and then you're slowly going to separate the hair a little bit and check to see where there's a small gap, and then you're going to separate it. Make sure to twirl it back the same direction it was curled, so that way you can avoid any frizziness. If you unravel the hair and separate it wherever you want to separate it, it will just create frizz. So as you can see, I'm only retwisting the sections that want to be separated by itself. That's how it works. So as you can see, I grabbed this big section and I'm untwisting it the opposite way. That's why it's opening up. And you can see I easily was able to separate that section naturally. Then I look for another gap, separate it gently, and then I twist it back the opposite way. Then I look for another gap, and then I just twist both of them the same way. If there's no more gap, do not create your own gap, or else it will create frizz. So just work with the hair and how it separates. Okay, so I pulled on the big section, and then I untwisted the opposite side, and then I start by separating where the hair provides a natural gap and separation. Once I do that, I would twist it back. Sometimes it's not needed because the hair is well defined, like as you can see, but that's basically the process. So you pull the hair down, you unravel, untwist it the opposite side, you separate it wherever it provides a natural gap, and then you retwist it back the opposite direction again. That may sound complicated, but it's actually pretty easy. I just don't know how to explain it properly, so bear with me. So you want to grab a hair pick and start to pick out the roots of the hair. Do not pick out the body of the hair or the ends of the hair, or else you will just create some frizz. So pick it out into whatever shape you're going for. For me, I didn't really know what I was going for, but I wanted it to be voluminous because I hate it when it looks so small. It just doesn't go with me. So sooner or later I'm going to style it, but as of right now we just want to pick up the roots to create a bit of volume so it could look kind of bigger. Okay, so I finally made up my mind to do a side part, and that's why I'm going in with my Crystal Clear Eco Styler Gel and my baby hair brush. Basically, I'm just gelling down and brushing down the side part. I'm going to clip it down with a big bobby pin, and then the opposite side I'm going to clip it down with a small bobby pin, and sooner or later you're going to see the hairstyle and it's going to look good. I'm not going to do my edges any special way because it won't go with a hairstyle, so that's why I'm only brushing down the side part. So this is what the finishing look looks like. So I know it looks really beautiful. I really love it, and I got a lot of compliments, so I know it came out really good and I did a really good job. And curls came out pretty good, honestly. I don't know how long it would last because there was a lot of high wind and it kind of blew up the body of the hair, so the ends is intact but not the body. So if you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching, and without further notice, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.